Guys, what's up? It's Connor here, back with another video, and today, I'm very sweaty because it's another hot day, that's why. Both my sideburns are super sweaty. Secondly, we're talking about Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps Rebirth. Now this is probably my new favorite Rebirth, I have to admit. Mine is Rebirth itself. Because if you haven't been keeping up to date with Hal Jordan's comics lately, he's been kind of a renegade, and I don't understand why it says Green Lantern Corps. Because here's another recap before we start. The Green Lantern Corps themselves is actually in Oblivion. Yes, they traveled so far back in time that they traveled to the universe before that was destroyed, creating theirs. So they traveled before their universe actually happened. So yeah, it was a really hard story to follow. It was called Green Lantern. First it was called The Lost Army, then it was called Edge of Oblivion, and now we don't know what happens to them. The only time we see them is in this book, and they're still in Oblivion. So, getting into the comic, we see Warworld, and here's another explainer. Warworld was something used by Mongol, who was also known in DC Comics as the Purple Space Tyrant, because he wore purple for no reason at all. And so, how do I explain this? So he had terraformed the planet into a giant war ship. And he'd have gladiator battles to see his soldiers. But this is a Yellow Lantern Warworld. And here we see a character who I would call Old Man Sinestro. He looks somewhat like this. That pink guy right there. He's Old Man Sinestro. And it was the Sinestro from the pre-New 52, and obviously he's taking control of Warworld, and yeah, this is not our Sinestro because he's still in his, 20s or something. I don't know how they count aliens in their alien years. And so then we see Hal Jordan, and this comic is called, comics have their titles, so this is Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern Corps Rebirth. Inside the story arc, this one-shot story is called Forged. And so basically, we get a quick recap of Hal Jordan, how he became a renegade, how Kyle Rayner became the White Lantern, how the Green Lanterns are stuck in limbo, how his girlfriend dumped him, all that good stuff. And he found a Will Emerald. And that's what the rings are made out of. And right now he doesn't have a ring. Actually, he has this awesome gauntlet, which is, actually more powerful than a ring. I don't know why he wants a ring. So he slams the hammer, and he says, "I'll make everything right." And this is going to be another explain. I'm sorry. This video is of so many explainers. So what this is referencing to is Parallax. If you don't know, I believe it was around the 90s or 90s, because that Mongol guy, who, like I said, would come into play, who is coming into play again, destroyed all of Coast City, Hal Jordan City, and he went on a rampage, killing everyone, and he killed every Green Lantern, every Guardian, except for one, and his name was Ganthet. So he gave Kyle Rayner, the White Lantern now, a Green Lantern ring that charged itself on his will, so that's essentially what he's making. But so Parallax absorbed the Entity of Fear, which was actually named Parallax, the whole Green Lantern power battery, and stole all the Lantern's ring, which, now that I think about it, the Corps was only made of 100 members. And so he's kind of making the ring Kyle used to have. And that quote, "I'll make everything right," direct quote from Parallax. And so then everyone feels this. There's a rumble in Oblivion where the Green Lantern, where the actual corpse are. The last Guardians Ganthet feels it like, oh. Kyle Rayner feels it and is like, this isn't good. And the one who feels it the most is Jessica Cruz, who's in Green Lantern's Rebirth with Simon Baz. And I don't know why Baz is there, because last time I checked, he was in Oblivion with the rest of the Lanterns. I blame you, DC editorial. I blame you. That's all I'm going to say. And don't ask me to explain in the comments, because guess what? I don't know it. And when I don't know it, we got a problem. And so we visit Sinestro in the bottom of the world in its core. Parallax, not the guy. Continuity. Who also was in the last Green Lantern arc because he dimension traveled or something. But the fear entity Parallax is powering the world with this old Sinestro. And if I look right here, old Sinestro just ripped off his robe and shows you the Yellow Lantern suit. And so all the other Lanterns see it. So the Indigo Lantern, the Orange Lantern, and his old girlfriend, Carol Ferris, the Star Sapphire of Pink, says it. And so the ring tells him, repeat the oath. In brightest day, in blackest night. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power. Green Lantern's light. Yeah. And yes, I'm going to be wearing this the rest of the video because I am the Green Lantern. See how we get that picture of Hal Jordan? See? We're besties. See? Yeah. I take it you all see. Yeah, I got this Green Lantern ring off Amazon for Christmas. And yeah, hashtag non-sponsored, but you should totally go buy one. And so, beginning in 2 weeks, Hal Jordan in the Green Lantern Corps. This time, he's a one-man army. Or a one-man corpse. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Now, here's a little vote. Help me decide which comic I'm going to do next. Should I do Nightwing Rebirth #1? Or should I do The New Superman, which is aka Japanese Superman, issue 1? Now cast your votes in the comment section, and I'll see you guys all in another video. Peace out.